playing the greatest hits of all time. WVOS and WVOS-FM, Liberty. 95.9 VOS-FM. A Bold Gold Media Group station.
Radio Bold.
Little Guy and the Giants, one more time. And So Young. No, that was the other side. It's You. We just heard It's You on Lawn Records. We heard So Young a little bit earlier. You're with Johnny. We're in the bop shop, and now I got some clear sailing here. I'm going to play some real good records here. I hope you think they're real good anyway. But we'll be rocking on.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Manzi and the Bop Shop.
95.9 VOS-FM.
Earlier I played Dolores by the Don Juans, but the A side is the one that brings the bucks. The ballad, The Girl of My Dreams. It's on Onesie from 1959. Girl of My Dreams, the Don Juans. And you're with Johnny.
The station you sing along to. 95.9 VOS-FM.
JTB, you asked for You Broke My Heart by the Gleams. I don't have that $20 record, but I got this $200 record, You Broke My Heart by the Demons. For you, JTB. Better than the one you wanted there, JTB. And though I do have a couple others for you, too. We're with Johnny in the Bop Shop. We're rocking on. I'm going to hear some good stuff here. Maybe we'll hear from Marshall with his picks here before you go, Cinderella. You're going to leave shortly.
I'll stay till 11, John.
Okay, well, I don't want you to stay too long if you can't make it, because you are burning the candle at both ends. Oh. All right.
It's great music.
I love the station.
95.9 VOS-FM.
Cineramas and Whip Wop Wee You. No, it's called Crying for You on Rhapsody Records. It's books for $100. Plays good, too. Johnny's here in the Bop Shop. We're going to get some serious stuff. And we're going to get... I got a couple from Marsh. I'd like to hear from you, Marsh. And if you can give us... You heard me? Give us a call. And how about this? Pick up the tempo. And you're with Johnny in the Bop Shop. And that's My Darling on Deluxe Records from 1958. We'll be coming back right after these messages with a game. A name game. So hope you stick around. All right, gang, we're going to have a game here right now. Another name game. All right, you ready to go? I just got you. You got to remember, this is the Bop Shop and not the Doo-Wop Shop. So if you want to play along here, the numbers are 845-794-9898. Okay, we want to know who's singing this next song right here. I believe I got it queued up. All right, who's doing this here? And in fact, this charted too. It was a number 25 record in 1958, so it's not a off-the-wall record. Okay, here it is. Who's singing? Oh, the phones are lighting up now, so hang in there. We're going to listen to an Itchy Twitchy Feeling, and we'll grab these phones. 1958, Bobby Hendricks, backed by the Coasters. No credit to the Coasters. Itchy Twitchy Feeling. All right, we got, we had the name of the song. I never told you what it was. Jimmy Clanton was the artist. And, Jimmy Clanton, Just a Dream, Venus in Blue Jeans. Well, this was another one of his records. It sounded like Johnny Ace, or trying to. It was nice. I liked it. I hope you did, too. He was out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and he starred in the movie Go, Johnny, Go. That was A Letter to an Angel. Got a few people that got it. How about you, Cindy?
I got Anthony from Long Island, Bones from Florida, Dan and Audrey from Pex Pond, Pennsylvania, Doo-Wop Don, Steve the Eggman knew it, Mary Doo-Wop Ristano knew it, Joe and Myrna from Middletown, and Marshall from High Falls.
Very nice. Joe, I'm sorry I didn't talk to you, Joe and Myrna. I was busy trying to queue up records, but appreciate you calling. All right, I got some too, believe it or not. I got Anonymous. I got Joe from Walk Hill, Joey Potatoes and his Tomato down in Tennessee, and Norton in the Poconos. You ready for a good record? At least I think it's good. I like it a lot. Thank you for playing along too, gang. Here is one I haven't played. Well, I haven't played it in a while, but I've played it because I like it. This is on the Swingin' record label. out of California. That was Hunter Hancock, the DJ. He owned that label, Swinging. This is done in 59 by Buddy Gibson and the Vanguards. And I like this a lot, and I hope you will too. Just a Game.
A fool of myself, burning to love you and no one else. Being without you, it makes me sad, but since I've seen you, it has made me glad. Could this be magic, or could this be love? Playing this game from heaven up above. I lie in a deep, bewildered sleep, thinking of what you said. But now that I know that we must go, I go on and play this game. Treasures ending, pot of gold. Love is quarrel, that's the way it goes. Could this be magic, or could this be
Serious record, Danny, and that is a good one. The Swinging record label, Buddy Gibson and the Vanguards. Johnny's here rocking in the bop shop, and here's one requested by who? Well, let me see who wanted this one here. Speaking of Dan and Audrey, they wanted this right here. Something fitting the time of year. How about My Autumn Love, the Dandeliers out of Chicago. Nice record. Hope you liked it, Danny. And Ooby Dooby, On My Merry Way, the Collegians did that. I think that's the one you wanted. Anyway, I'll bring next week. We're rocking in the Bop Shop, 10:30, going toward the witching hour of midnight. Now we're going to get some heavy stuff coming your way right now, like this right here. Patricia by the Young Tones. You're with Johnny. We're in the Bop Shop, and now we're going to just listen to some good stuff from the rest of the way. You might have a game or two, and we'll just see how it goes. But anyway, I got some good ones here, like this. One of my favorite groups, the Four Fellows. And actually, this is their B-side. Angels Say is the A-side. This is the B-side, In the Rain. You see why I like that group right there? The Four Fellows. I queued up the wrong side. I thought I was going to queue up In the Rain, but my eyesight's not as good as it was. But that was good. I'm going to play In the Rain, too. Not right now, because right now I'm going to go up-tempo with one you probably never heard before. These are Arthur Lee May and the Crowns. That's the same Lee May that played baseball for the San Francisco Giants they were San Francisco when he played for them in the late 50s. And he was a good ball player, too. Had a lifetime batting average, I think about 285 or something like that. He was a good ball player. But the Braves, the Milwaukee Braves, they were at that time, not the San Francisco team, the Milwaukee Braves. And they had a good team. But he just didn't break in right off the bat. But anyway, here he is singing. He was a great singer, too. Please Say You Love. This record for never getting seen the light of day, huh? And it was unreleased in 1955. Somebody put it out probably in the 70s right there, but nobody made any money on it. And I don't think it sold too many copies either, but it's a good one. Johnny's here in the Bop Shop as we coast up to Johnny's Hour. And I heard from Joey Potatoes in his tomato a little bit earlier. Joey, I know your mom, Mama Pedato, used to like the ink spots. I used to play that all the time. So I'm going to play this for you and Allison right now. And here are the ink spots and whispering grass, that dirty, thieving, talking grass. Those blabbering trees did them in. And the whispering grass, the ink spots. And I like that, too. That goes way on back. How far? 1940. But we sort of touch all bases, don't we? Johnny's here in the Bop Shop. We're going to kick it up with a great boot group on Onyx Records from 1957. And these are Dean Barlow. This is Dean Barlow along with the Monterey. Dean Barlow and the Monterey and Dearest One. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, nice. All right, that was Dean Barlow and the Monterey. Going to have a battle of the songs, battle of the groups, whatever we call it here. Going to get you involved, get your opinions here after these messages.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Manzi and the Bop Shop.
95.9 WVOS-FM.
The longest running show in the Catskills. They don't use that anymore. That's all right. We know it's been around a while anyway. And we're going to do that game right after this. Yeah, these are the messages I wanted to hear. Sorry about that. All right, we're back here, and we're going to do the battle of the B-sides. I guess it would be here too. These are two B-sides. One is the B-side of an expensive record, and the other is the B-side of a hit record. But we'll see what you think of it. You know the numbers to call if you'd like to play along. We'd like your opinion on these two. I'm going to play Take Me As I Am, Johnny Boy, JTB. First by the Demons and then by the Duprees. We'll ask you to give us your opinion, okay? We're going to play the expensive cut first and then the cheaper one later. But that doesn't mean that the cheaper one is not better. You guys will tell me which one you like better anyway. 794-9898. 845-794-9898. All right, here is the expensive cut. Right here, the Demons on Teenage Records. And if you like this, you'll vote for number one. The Demons version, and it's really not fair because that record is a little off-center. And you could hear, but you pretty much got the idea. And here's the challenge. If you like the Demons, the expensive one, you call, you vote for number one. You know the number, 794-9898-845. Norton, you got that number? And how about you there, Dan and Audrey? Here's the challenger right here. And this is the B-side of You Belong to Me. These are the Duprees, Joey Van and the guys, and their version of Take Me As I Am. All right, I think maybe you'll still call, so we'll leave the lines open and listen to Desiree by the Charts. What a great record that was. And I'm going to change something here, so bear with me just a minute. I got to re-cue something here. And, all right, let's go, Cinderella.
Let's go. Okay, for the first one, oh, jeepers. All right, Doo-Wop Don, Martin from Monticello, John the Barber, Dave from Pleasant Valley, and Marshall from High Falls.
That was the expensive cut. The who were they? The Demons.
And the second one, the Duprees, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the second one I have Anthony from Long Island, Joey Potato and his Tomato Allison, Barbara Ram, Rich and Sue from the Poconos, and Norton.
Okay, I got for number one, I got Anonymous. So that's 6. And we already got 7. And we're going to add Ooby Dooby, Dan and Audrey, and Bones. So it's though we didn't get a whole lot of calls here tonight, and I don't know what's going on, but that's how it is. And easily, the Duprees easily won 7, 10, 13 to 6. 13 to 6. All right. So that's what it is. All right. And it's not yet for Johnny's hour, so we're going to listen by the Candle Glow. Nice record, too. The other side is Patricia. And that's the B-side by the Candle Glow on Extra Records by the Young tones. Youngsters, not the young tones. No, they are the young tones. The youngsters is a different group. And that's on, like I said, on Extra. You're with Johnny in the Bop Shop. It's Johnny's Hour. Dear Johnny, yet another Johnny song by Barbie Gay on the Darl record label from 1956. And you're in the Bop Shop with Johnny.
95.9 WVOS-FM.
Would you say that again?
Playing the greatest hits of all time. WVOS and WVOS-FM. Liberty. 95.9 VOS-FM. A Bold Gold Media Group station.
Radio Bold.
What do you like about that station? This is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Manzi and the Bop Shop.
95.9 VOS-FM.
All right, Manzi, play a record. Right here. Needle. Here's Bobby Hendricks, the A-side. I played a little bit earlier. Itsy Twitsy Feeling. This is 1,000 Dreams. Bobby Hendricks and the Coasters.
Of the heartaches.
Oh, great B-side, don't you think? Man of 1,000 Dreams. Bobby Hendricks, along with the Coasters. No credit to the Coasters. And you're with Johnny in the Bop Shop. This is Johnny's Hour, and I got a bunch of good records to play here, like this, right here. One Marshall wanted to hear, and I like this record. It's a good one, and it's by Cleo Perry and the Inspirators on Treat Records. Expensive record too. It goes for $500, and this is If Loving You Is Wrong. I don't want to be right, baby. Guy on the radio is kind of cool, she said. Well, that shouldn't have come out there, but it did. And you're with Johnny. This is the cool guy in the radio. But right now, we got to take care of some business here. I got to hear from some people that sponsor this place, along with this Bop Shop, along with our good friends at Sorello Pizzeria in Caniango Lake, the best Italian food here in the Catskills, bar none. You could take it from this paisan. They have some great Italian food, specials too, and they're open almost every day. They are, and they're open with good pizza, all good foods. That's Sorella Pizzeria in Caniango Lake. Sorry about that. All right, we're back, and the professional that told you about Sorella's Pizzeria is well, that's why he's a pro. All right. Anyway, I got this here. Marshall wanted to hear this. This is a version of Cherry that was originally done by the Diamonds on Atlantic way back in the early 50s. And this is by the Bon Airs, George Lavatelli and the Boys, from 1976. And here it is. Bon Airs. What a nice job they did with Cherry. Good cut. Marshall, I'm glad you requested that. I don't think I've played that. If I have, it's been a long time since I've done it. Anyway, you're with Johnny in the Bop Shop, and this is Johnny's Hour, though perhaps the whole show could have been close to Johnny's Hour. But that's how it is. You see, you know, the standard stuff you could hear almost anywhere. You can't hear these things. Not anywhere, that's for sure. Maybe you don't want to, but a lot of you do, so I appreciate that. All right, anyway, here the Flamingos, they did a ton of great records, and a lot of them. And here's one that is their first one on Checker. And back in 1955, Nate Nelson doing the lead vocals here. And they were on Chance, and they were on Parrot, and out of Chicago first, and Checker was out of Chicago too. This is like their last of their labels, and then they're going to end in New York City. But anyway, on Checker, this was their first one, and it's perhaps my favorite by them. I love this record. I think you will too. It's called When. I've played it before. These are the Flamingos on Checker Records from '55. When. Nate Nelson. When. On Checker Records. You're with Johnny. This is the Bop Shop. I'm going to do something foolish right now. Well, I've done a lot of that all night long, I guess. But right now I'm going to do a name game. Cinderella. A name game. Not an easy one, but we haven't got a whole lot of calls. So if I had to grab it myself, I probably could get it. And this isn't a chip shot either, for that matter. All right? So you know the number, 794-989-8845, area code if you're out of the area. And can you tell us, I've played this song a lot over the years. I like it, too. And if you know who it is, give us a call. Everyone but you. That's how I felt. I'm left out. Don't even. Everyone but me. Anyway, we're going to go on with something here that Marshall had mentioned a week or two ago about this, and I didn't know I had it. And it wasn't a record. We can still field any calls on everyone but you. But anyway, this is something that Les Moss put out on his Roadhouse label. Now, Les, real aficionado, he put out stuff that wasn't issued on other labels, stuff that laid around or stuff that he found, and he put it on his Roadhouse label. This is one that I wouldn't say this was laying around anywhere, but this was done. It's by the Marylanders. Of all groups, this is done recorded in 1954, and it wasn't issued. Les Moss put it out in 1974, I guess, when he found a tape or something. But anyway, this is the Marylanders. I Really Don't Care, and this has got studio chatter in it. So we'll listen to the chatter first, and then they'll get into the music, okay? And well, here it is. I Really Don't Care, the Marylanders.
Lions with RCA Victor. So if you want to do a little bit better job tonight, here's your chance. He's been listening up on the speaker in the studio upstairs. So if you want, now's your chance. You won't have to take your record up to let him listen to it. You can sit here and listen to it before it's made.
Did you mean where we came from?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you know.
Paul? Yeah. Are you ready for him to sing? Yeah. You want to do the same one, or do you have another song you'd like to do?
Let's do one minute.
Buster Banks did the lead vocals on that here for the Marylanders. And interesting cut. I'm not sure I never saw the light of day till Les Moss put it out. All right, you're with Johnny and My Angel. We got to say who got the game. Hold on, my angel. I'm glad you're over here, Cindy. I'm out in left field, I guess, here now. All right, who got it?
Well, I got Bones, Anonymous, Joey Potato and his Tomato, Allison, Ooby Dooby from Liberty, Norton from the Poconos, and John the Barber.
Okay, Johnny's there too. Good.
Yep.
All right, of course, they were the Skyliners that we were listening to. And I got Rich and Sue in the Poconos, Andy in Long Island, Dan and Audrey. And thanks for reminding me, because I'm out in left field tonight. I'm sorry. But let's hear this again, My Angel. Let's start it from the beginning. What? My Angel, take two, right, Cindy? Marion Great and the Dovers from 55 on Apollo Records. My Angel, $1,000 record, a real copy. That's one of those nickel and dime reissues, and bootleg, maybe you might call it. But it looks good and plays good, and that's Marion Great and the Dovers. And you talk about an expensive record. Here is one of the most expensive, going thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for the real copy on After Hours Records from 1954 by the Vibranaires. And a song about Cindy. What a record. I'm not going to follow it. Not right now, because it's hard to follow that thing. But anyway, we'll have to pay a few bills first, and then we'll come back with another couple of records.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Manzi and the Bop Shop.
95.9 WVOS-FM.
I got another good record here that wasn't issued when it was recorded. It laid around a while, and then it was finally came out. It was recorded in 1960, and then Relic put it out on Relic Records. Somebody put on Relic Records in 1965. It's by the Quins, who did Oh Starlight on Cyclone and others that they did too. This is one that should have been out there. It's called Unfaithful. Another good record. Didn't see the light of day when it was done. I guess maybe the subject was a little bit too heavy for the late 50s, early 60s. But anyway, those were the Quins, and that was on Relic Records. And looking at the clock, 20 minutes before the hour. Here are the Valentines. On Rammer Records. From 56. Valentines. 20 minutes.
12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, baby, 12 o'clock.
Well, I'll see you 20 minutes, and I'll raise you an innocent kiss. What a great record. You concur? What a great record. An Innocent Kiss on Singular Records by the Tops. Singular number 712 from 1958. Here's another great one, too. Dean Barlow and the Monterey Through the Years. 1957 on Onyx Records. That's Onyx number 513. Dean Barlow and the Monterey. Here's another great ballad, too. I went to play this yet. I played Angels Say. These are the four fellows. I love this group here. This is In the Rain. What a great group. Jimmy McGowan was the lead vocalist there. And I got, I think, everyone but one of their records. I think I got them all, actually. And one is better than the next. And that's the four fellows. And Dan and Audrey, you must like this kind of ballad stuff. I got another good one for you right here. This is on Gem Records out of Chicago. It's worth $1,000 or more. Now this is a reissue on Crystal. I can't find anywhere where Crystal has anything to do with the reissue end of it here, but it's the same song, and it's a great ballad again too. Danny, you'll like this one, I'm sure. This is called Please Tell It to Me. These are the Four Bells. Another great ballad, don't you think? Gem Records. Gem number 207 from 1953. And those are the Four Bells. Don Julian and the Meadowlarks, I guess. This says the Meadowlarks. Anonymous said he saw this is Don Julian. It sure sounds like it. What a great sound there.
Good night, my love.
Sure sounds like Don Julian.
Pleasant dreams and sleep tight, my love.
Yeah, we're saying good night.
May tomorrow be sunny and bright and bring you closer to me.
Look out, Jesse Belvin. Not before we do this.
Oh, good night, my love. Until tomorrow, then, good night.
Cinderella, you're something else. You were going to leave at 10 o'clock and you're still here.
You know, it's the Bob Shop.
Well, I sure appreciate it here.
It was great being here.
Well, it's great having you here, too. I missed you the 2 weeks or so that you were away.
Hopefully we'll be back again next week.
Hopefully. If the creek don't, if the creek don't rise, everything will be good again. All right, thanks. We're going to say goodnight now, gang. I'm getting a little punchy here.
Good night, George.
Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are, okay? You remember that from Jimmy Durante?
greatest hits of all time. 95.9 WVOS-FM.